High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nope, that jab not going to score. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Amir Khan in some real trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do? Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Exchange punches. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fight. He's boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. So much firepower here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. The bell rings and we start the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Well done with that counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got him there. Beautiful counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we're entering desperate. There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can't find a home in that jab. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. That was a big right hand, went right over the gloves. A perfect counter lands. Khan is rocked! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What would you tell this? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. They threw the hook, it didn't land. That counter punch caught him clean. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That bell could not... Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Not a lot of defense here at all. That left hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Robinson goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Here we go. It's round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good defense there to stop that hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be... You can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your ball.
Showing showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. The straights continue to score. Catch and shoot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the ones who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skillful.
Oh, Johnny, this is not how the story was supposed to go, and he just put Amir Khan down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They are going to surrender. No mas. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.